Hello friends, welcome to Bindu Dadwal Chemistry Lessons. Our topic for today is P block elements and introduction. There are 118 elements which have been arranged in a table known as periodic table. We divide the elements of the periodic table into 4 parts. General electronic configuration for S block is Ns 1 to 2. For P block it is Ns2, Np 1 to 6 electrons. The S and P block elements are collectively called the representative elements. When the last electron enters the D subshell, the elements belong to D block, and these elements which belong to D block are called transition elements. If the last electron enters the F subshell, the element belongs to F block. The group number 13 to 18 belong to the P block elements because the last electron enters the P subshell. The elements of group 13, boron, aluminium, gallium, indium and thallium, we have already studied group 13 and 14 in class 11. Similarly, 14 group is carbon, silicon, germanium, tin and lead. Today we will be covering group 15 elements: nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony and bismuth. Their general electronic configuration is Ns2, Np3, 1 electron in each of the p orbitals. These members are also called nicogens based on the word nicomegs, which means suffocation. So you can see that in presence of these gases, suffocation occurs. So the name is given. Now the various elements of this family are nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony and bismuth. Electronic configuration of nitrogen is 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. So we can also write it in this manner: configuration of noble gas helium into, and last shell contains 2s2 and 2p3 electrons. Similarly, phosphorus, configuration of neon plus 3s2, 3p3, arsenic, argon 3d10, 4s2, 4p3. Antimony, configuration of krypton, then 4d10, 5s2 and 5p3. And bismuth, xenon, 4f14, 5d10, 6s2 and 6p3. So the last shell always has Ns2 and Np3 electrons. Occurrence of these elements. So nitrogen, although it forms 78% by volume of air, still its abundance is low. It is the 33rd ranked element in Earth. The ores of nitrogen are sodium nitrate, called chili saltpeter, potassium nitrate, Indian saltpeter, and silver nitrate, also known as lunar caustic. Nitrogen also forms a part of proteins, amino acids and nucleic acids. Phosphorus is the 11th most abundant element. It belongs to apatites, having the formula 3 calcium phosphate, Ca3PO4 twice, and CaX2, where X can be fluorine, chlorine or hydroxide. If it's fluorine, the ore will be called fluorapatite. If it's chlorine, chloropatite. If it's hydroxide, it is called hydroxyapatite. Phosphorus is also a constituent of bones, living cells, nucleic acids, ATP, ADP, phosphoproteins. The other elements, arsenic, antimony and bismuth, are found in traces in the form of their sulfide ores. For example, arsenopyrite, FeASS, stibnite, Sp2S3, and bismuth glans, Bi2S3. Physical properties of nitrogen family. First physical property that we consider is atomic radius. Now, atomic radius of group 15 elements is less than that of group 14 elements. It has smaller size than group 14 element due to more nuclear charge, atomic radius down the group. Nitrogen has radius 70 picometer, phosphorus 110 picometer, arsenic 121, antimony 141 and bismuth 148. So down the group, the size goes on increasing due to increase in the number of shells and increase in screening effect. You see that the difference in atomic radius between nitrogen and phosphorus is large. This is because the intervening electrons belong to s orbitals. The screening effect of s orbital electrons is more, because of which the hold of nucleus decreases on the outermost shell electron and the size is greater. As we move from arsenic to bismuth, arsenic, antimony, bismuth, though the size increases, but the difference in the atomic radius is small. This is because of the presence of completely filled d and or f orbitals in the heavier members. The d and f orbitals show poor screening effect, poor shielding effect, because of which the increase in size is comparatively less. What is shielding effect? The inner electrons, they protect the outer valence electrons from the hold of the nucleus. Now, as S and P have good shielding effect, the difference in size is greater. D and F have poor shielding effect, so difference in size is small. Next property is ionization enthalpy. Ionization enthalpy, the energy required to remove most loosely bound electron from isolated gaseous atom of the element in its ground state, is called ionization enthalpy. You give energy to the element M, which is in the gaseous state, it loses its electron and comes in the ionic state, M positive, again in the gaseous state. So first ionization enthalpy decreases as we go down the group. Also, the first ionization enthalpy of nitrogen family is greater than that of carbon family, group 14. This is because the elements of group 15 have greater nuclear charge, small size and stable configuration. NS2, NP3. NP3 is exactly half filled, and you know half filled configurations are more stable. On going down the group, the ionization enthalpy decreases because of increase in atomic size, increase in screening effect. These two effects overweigh the effect of increased nuclear charge, because the first ionization enthalpy, the energy needed to remove first electron, is less than the second ionization enthalpy, and which is less than the third ionization enthalpy. Next property is electronegativity. The tendency of an atom of an element to attract the shared pair of electrons towards itself in a covalent bond is called electronegativity. On Pauling scale, the electronegativity values of different elements of nitrogen family are: for nitrogen its highest 3, phosphorus 2.1, arsenic 2, antimony 1.9, bismuth 1.9. So you can see that the electronegativity decreases down the group, and electronegativity value of elements of group 15 are higher than group 14. So group 15 elements have higher electronegativity value because of smaller size and greater nuclear charge. On going down the group, the electronegativity value decreases due to increase in size, increase in shielding effect. Among the heavier elements, the decrease in electronegativity is not so prominent, not so much pronounced, because of poor shielding effect of filled D and F electrons. Non-metallic character decreases down the group. The first two elements, nitrogen and phosphorus, are non-metals. Next two elements, arsenic and antimony, are metalloid, and bismuth is metal. So bismuth is the only metal of the nitrogen family. Others are metalloids or non-metals. Metallic character. Due to increased nuclear charge and higher electronegativity, group 15 elements are less metallic than group 14 elements. And down the group, atomic size and screening effect increases, so ionization enthalpy decreases and metallic character increases. Melting and boiling points. So melting points of group 15 elements first increase from nitrogen to arsenic. Melting point of nitrogen 63 Kelvin, phosphorus, white phosphorus 317.1, arsenic 1089 Kelvin. But melting point decreases from antimony and bismuth 904 and 549. Boiling points increase regularly in going down the group. Melting point first increases from nitrogen to arsenic due to increase in size, so interatomic forces become strong. Then melting point decrease in antimony and bismuth because inert pair effect comes into play. Inert pair effect, these elements, antimony and bismuth, have tendency to form only 3 covalent bonds. Their s electron do not participate in bond formation, so interatomic forces become weak. The inert pair effect is the inability of the s electron to participate in bond formation. The boiling point regularly increases from nitrogen to antimony. When size increases, the surface area increases and van der Waals force of attraction also increase. Bismuth has low boiling point because it shows inert pair effect. Its inert pair is more stable than that of antimony, so its boiling point is less than that of antimony. Oxidation states. -3 oxidation state is the most common oxidation state because it has its configuration. It has 5 electrons in its valence shell and need 3 to acquire noble gas configuration. So -3 is the most common oxidation state of all members of nitrogen family. Nitrogen and phosphorus have small size and high electronegativity, so they form ionic compounds, as arsenic, antimony form covalent compounds. -2 oxidation state is shown by nitrogen and phosphorus only, nitrogen in hydrazine and phosphorus in diphosphine. Nitrogen also shows -1 oxidation state in case of hydroxyl amine. Then +3 oxidation state due to presence of 3 unpaired electrons in ground state. These 3 unpaired electrons can form bonds, thereby these elements can show +3 oxidation states. The compounds of nitrogen, phosphorus and arsenic, when they are showing +3 oxidation state, are covalent. Even antimony chloride is covalent, whereas compounds of antimony fluoride and bismuth fluoride, these are ionic in nature. All are showing +3 oxidation state. Then +5 oxidation state is not shown by nitrogen because of absence of d orbitals, and it is also not shown by bismuth because of inert pair effect. As we move from top to bottom, the stability of +5 oxidation state decreases. They show +5 oxidation state when in the excited state the electron from s jumps to the d orbital, so 5 orbitals are half filled, so they can show +5 oxidation state. Compounds of these elements like PF5, PCl5, SPF5, these are all covalent compounds. And phosphorus also show +4 oxidation state because of ability of one lone pair on ammonia and phosphine to form dative or coordinate bonds with Lewis acid. Lewis acids are those substances which can accept a pair of electron, and nitrogen has that lone pair which it can donate. Nitrogen also shows oxidation state varying from +1 to +6 in its compounds. For example, in nitrous oxide, oxidation state of nitrogen is +1, in nitric oxide +2, dinitrogen trioxide +3, dinitrogen tetroxide or nitrogen dioxide +4, dinitrogen pentoxide, nitrogen shows +5 oxidation state, and compounds like phosphorus and antimony in PF6 negative and SPF6 negative also show +6 oxidation state. Maximum covalency of nitrogen is 4 due to absence of vacant d orbitals. It has a unique tendency to form p-pi multiple bonds with itself and with other elements having small size and high electronegativity, for example carbon and oxygen. Heavier elements of this group do not form p-pi bonds because their atomic orbitals are so large and diffuse that they do not show effective overlapping. Because of this, nitrogen is a colorless gas and exists as diatomic molecule, whereas phosphorus, arsenic and antimony exist in various solid forms containing single bonds. Two nitrogen atoms have 3 bonds between themselves, 1 sigma and 2 pi bonds. So the bond energy is very high, 941.4 kilojoules per mole, which is difficult to be broken. So nitrogen is inert and has very low reactivity, so it exists as a gas. Phosphorus exists as tetrahedral P4 molecules. 4 phosphorus atoms occupy the 4 corners of a regular tetrahedron. These each in this molecule, each phosphorus atom is linked to 3 other phosphorus atoms by phosphorus-phosphorus single bonds. Nitrogen cannot form this form of a structure because the nitrogen single bonds are weaker than phosphorus-phosphorus single bonds because of high inter-electronic repulsion of non-bonding electron. Nitrogen atom is small, so the lone pair on nitrogen atom in this small atom causes so much repulsion that nitrogen single bond cannot exist. The bond length is very small, 109 picometer. So catenation tendency is also weaker in nitrogen.